Welcome to Bands on the Road, where we have two young bands, the End from Delhi and the Derelicts from Kochi, racing across the 7 states of Northeast India. Playing gigs, earning money, making fans. It's day 6 and the bands are in Shillong. The End have been crisscrossing the city and found all the gear they need right on time for their show at Mellow Mood Cafe.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Zach. It was great. No man, we've played like better gigs. Not that this wasn't great.
The End know all too well that winning the competition rides on making fans and earning money. Mellow Mood Cafe didn't have a budget, so they put a pay-what-you-want collection box at the gate.
Here you go. Count karo. We made $420 and 23 fans.
They managed to sound so good in spite of the fact that they managed to outsource their gear at the 11th hour. I'd love to see them reach tipping point where, they beat each other up on stage, because I think that time is gonna come soon.
Okay, listen up guys. There's a slight change in plan. Usually people don't come out on a Thursday night, so we want to encourage more people to come. I was thinking, how about we do a free entry thing, and regarding the payment for y'all, which was coming from the gate, we'll sort it out amongst ourselves later.
Okay.
Yeah? I feel that it's better if we have more people.
A free gig for people, that would definitely suffice for me too. But if there is a minimum cap that you can guarantee, it would be really awesome.
We can discuss about this, and I'll let you know. All right, so we'll clear this up later. Yeah? Cool, thanks, man.
The Derelicts have been assured a 300 rupee fee for every guest that comes to the gig tonight. But it's a school night and very short notice for the evening club to attract a big crowd. The Derelicts aren't particularly thrilled. But now it's showtime.
We have the Derelicts from Kochi. Let's give them a warm welcome. And let's give you guys a warm welcome. And we'll get straight into it, so enjoy the night.
Dance the night, gonna make you dance tonight. Dance, gonna make you dance tonight. Dance tonight, gonna make you dance tonight.
In the end, free entries seem to have worked, and lots of young people have shown up to listen to the band and dance to their tunes. The Derelicts earned 10,000 rupees.
Crazy music. I love the music. The drummer is like I said, small chili, pataka types.
After the gig, Jeff was so happy, so he gave us a maximum amount of payment that he could probably give. Like I don't think we would have even made it if it was a gate share gig. So in that sense, it was a happy gig, and everybody had a good time.
Like I came here like with no expectations, and then like I saw these guys. They were like just amazing.
I never heard of the band before, and I'm a old school guy at heart, so I really like what they do on stage, where they don't have a laptop and everything is analog with the analog synthesizer, and like everything is right there on stage, and it's a treat to watch.
You can obviously tell that they've been around for a really long time. They've worked hard on their set. There's a little quirkiness there, which is always interesting for any kind of a musical act.
The bands have had a long day, and all they want is to hit the bed. But little do they know that the night is still young. Hi boys, I hope you had a good day. It's time to hit the road again. You need to leave immediately for a town called Karimganj. You need to take a morning train from Karimganj to Agartala. Now when you reach Agartala, you need to make your way to Das Homestay, where you'll be spending the night. Safe travels.
I can't travel again.
Saurav and Ashray have one more thing to do. Return the equipment to one of the generous Shillong musicians who let them borrow it for their gig. The rest of the band heads home to pack.
Hello. So we'll just keep them, should we keep them inside? Around the arms.
It's alright. It's fun.
That was fun. Those guys have gone to the homestay. There weren't a lot of people. Like the regulars, I guess. Up our stuff and catch a train in some other place which is 8 hours away.
Oh, it's fun. Chalo. See you guys whenever you get back.
Take care.
Alright.
See you.
Next time if you're in Delhi or something.
Sick. Easy.
So it was a very long journey. It was like descending in altitude also, because Shillong is a high range area and Karimganj is a low range area. So all the hairpins and the bumpy ride was a little tiring, and immediately after that we have to get onto the station also. So it was a long ride.
सर तो कितना है?
6,000 हुआ गाड़ी का भाड़ा.
कोई डिस्काउंट नहीं? केरला वाले के लिए थोड़ा डिस्काउंट? सॉरी.
2,000 টাকা কম দিয়ে আছে.
নহ'ব নহয় এইটো.
Thank you.
Thank you. बेहतरीन ड्राइविंग.
Tickets to Agartala. Kiman dam.
Attention please. You are requested not to enter the platform without journey ticket or platform ticket.
Certain traveling experiences are extremely memorable and you remember the journey very distinctly and very effectively in your life. This journey was none of that.
Kutukai tango birei tasudini ni sumoi lokhani sumoi narekare
कितना होगा सर 300 मिलेगा 300 फाइनल है.
We are back to a familiar scene of the tour, haggling with taxis for a ride to the homestay.
Agartala seems like a nice place. We didn't know it was so close to Dhaka and so close to the beach also, 120 kilometers. Didn't know there was CNG in Tripura. That was a nice surprise to know. It's nice to know, someone's using CNG except for Delhi.
Hatal kekra bahai no tuboi logi majilo tani bahai sapulai ano hatalo tulang na bagay ani logi sangkere tasuk dini ni sumoi Dini ni sumoi Jadu ni sumoi.
This house is for you for next 3 days, right? So try to keep it clean. And I have filter. If you are aware about the plastic, so you can use the direct water from the tap. The Wi-Fi is there. You can feel free to use Wi-Fi. So enjoy. Thank you. Okay. If you need anything, feel free to call me anytime. Okay? In absence of mine, Pudipta will help you. Right.
Again with the shades.
Let's wait for him to.
Hey guys, welcome to Agartala. I hope you had a good rest. Today you're gonna get a better sense of the music scene here. For that, you'll have to meet Bhaskar and Romeo from the band Koloma. You need to meet them at 8 AM at Rabindra Bhavan. They'll be waiting for you, so don't be late.
Don't skip your breakfast because it's the like you can be energetic the rest of the day.
Apung mukelele nang boyalele apung mukelele nang boyalele sekang himpai di do oh ayale
यहाँ से लेफ्ट जाना है यहाँ से लेफ्ट का एक रास्ता
The bands are now well settled into their touring routine. They wake up, make breakfast, then rush to find autos and reach their mentors.
So what is the idea of keeping our lyrics as an Kokborok is like keeping our language and again keeping the music, folk music along with the modernization music. So we blend all together so that young generation can also feel and then can also see that roots is required. So that's where we highlighted most of the songs and that's what our content also.
The thing is, we want to make the attitude of being a Tiprasa. Previously, why we copy the others? Because we feel we are like inferior in front of others. Because we don't value what we are. Always I suggest you, what you are, be there. Don't copy to others. Because you are the unique. Like no one is there like you in this world. So why should copy? So like that, be the Tiprasa. You should proud. And that kind of attitude you want to make through our music.
Bhaskar and Romeo are the founding members of the band Koloma, one of Tripura's most successful acts, whose music is deeply rooted in local folk traditions.
And we are the derelicts from Kochi.
Okay, so very welcome.
And we are going to mentor you. So we have bands over here. Okay. So mostly they follow the Western genres and all. And we have some fusion bands. Okay. And then other than that we have the folk. So those are the scenario out here.
What are the like venues where
the venues are very much hard to find or to get. Talking about outdoors ones, it's quite hard. You have to go through lots of formalities.
Okay.
So mostly we have to do indoors.
Yeah.
So there also you have some time allotments. Within that time line you have to wrap up your things. And other than that, there is one more issue is like we won't get proper sounds, the requirement which a band needs.
Tag riders.
Tag riders.
Yeah.
Before conducting, we have to make sure the venue, make sure our times.
Okay.
So when we'll open the doors and all, so according to that, we have to advertise maybe through leaflets or through media.
Mostly
through
Facebook and WhatsApp.
How is Instagram and Facebook
Yeah,
social media?
yeah, that will do. That will definitely you will get crowds.
That is the main
And
source of business.
yeah, and then we can target the young audiences.
Yeah, yeah.
So aged from 18
18 to 35, yeah.
35, yeah, you will get it.
If you want to see the real Tripuri music, then you can move over the little side of Agartala.
Okay.
Okay, that is called Khumlung, the second city of Tripura. So there you can explore our real taste of music, folk music of Tripura. Okay, soon.
Tong mani bising bising kiri masapai sekang yak tolino normate kai tong mani bising bising kiri.
I like these guys quite a lot, and it seemed from what they were telling me, it seemed that it's really hard to pull off a show in Agartala. You have to get a lot of permissions, and there are not many bars, so there are no avenues of making money from bar sales, and there's a limited number of venues.
Nice people, Bhaskar and Romeo. We had a good time talking to them. Like the first question we went and asked them, what is the music scene in Agartala? The answer kind of blew our minds, and there is no music scene in Agartala. Then we were like, why are we here? Like, why should we kind of be here if there is no music scene in Agartala? What are we to do here?
भाई साहब यहाँ पे एक फोक म्यूजिक कॉलेज है ना
भाई साहब कुमलबंग पता है कुमलबंग कुमलबंग
Sir, water station here road है? Water station.
After getting a better idea about the nascent Agartala music scene, the bands are off to Tripura Tribal Folk Music College, where they will immerse themselves in the musical heritage of the region. But first, they have to get there.
Okay, na? We asked them. Sir, चार आदमी है हम लोग यहाँ चले सर
bubar korom bubar bocagrom gata bubar korom bubar bocagrom ani alak no shine mande mande rara gata bubar korom bubar bocagrom gata bubar korom bubar bocagrom ani alak no shine mande mande rara ani alak no shine mande mande rara ani alak no shine mande mande rara ani alak no shine mande mande rara.
The bands sit down to watch a short performance by the teachers of the college, playing traditional instruments and singing in Kokborok, the native language of Tripura.
So this particular song they performed is about during the cultivation time. If you want to ask something, you can ask.
What are these instruments called?
Yeah. This particular instrument is named as sumoi in Kogborok. So this is also one of our indigenous instrument. So that particular flute is made of bamboo. This instrument is not an instrument, first of all. First it was used as an paddy field. This thing is used to chase away the birds and all the and now it's used as a rhythm. This particular instrument named is sarinda. Either musicians itself they carve it and then make it. It has 3 strings. It has the bow made of that same horse hair over there. And this particular instrument, the name is chongprang. So it consists of 3 strings. It's a string instrument. So this percussion, we call it kham. So this is basically used in dance. Okay guys, you want to try some of the instruments?
Yeah.
How many of you wanted to go to chongprang? Just raise your hands.
No, this is
4. So you guys can move. Asa.
okay.
Mr. Sabri.
Congrats.
Okay.
So what about percussion? This string instrument.
This is
percussion. String instrument. Both of you can go. So
both bands set aside the competition and work in mixed groups to learn how to play different folk instruments. And they seem to really enjoy the experience.
Gorochini folk music, chini folk song, folk dance, abunatui, resab jago, musa jago, tai tamri jago. Gachini tamung, chini folk instrument, je kham, chongprang, sarinda, sumoi, dangdo, wathop, aborok, binithiribo, chongribo.
Cái nó muốn cái sườn người ta. Tôi thấy rồi. Anh ta mà cái tam đấy, ông nói tới bảo là
is asking you to try.
Need to try?
Yeah.
Okay.
First here, so here, and then you will be hammering on that string over there. Yeah.
I played the sarinda over there, which was a violin type instrument with 3 strings, and Katu and I played that, and we eventually learned how to play Saregama-pa.
pressure there, okay? It shouldn't come out like this, okay? This is tightly you have to hold with your muscles. Do this. You have long finger, no problem. So, by this portion.
The college we went to, Folk Music Academy, was really helpful in the term they taught us about their instruments. So like I understood that the scene there was actually about the folk, mostly the folk and like the Carnatic, or like how we have Carnatic back home. It's like the, you know, like their own like Tripuri scene, like their music is what was famous.
Both bands set aside the competition and work in mixed groups to learn how to play different folk instruments. And they seem to really enjoy the experience.
Yeah, the right hand is
Once we gathered everyone and the meat is cooked, now during the feasting and serving, so husband and wife, they will serve all of their guests and then they'll they have to dance and they have to serve their guests.
It was a very short workshop. I think it's very hard to learn, anything in like 30-40 minutes.
And if you're gonna go ahead, just do control of breath. Okay. How you blow actually. Support.
After a long session, it's time for lunch. A well-deserved break for the bands who sample with relish the local cuisine at a roadside restaurant.
How do you feel about the vibe and how was your experience? How was it?
It was pretty great. Very artistic.
And how was the food?
The food was insane. Absolutely brilliant.
Very heavy. Like it?
Really spicy. Very spicy. Very heavy. Yeah. Good pork. That was pretty great.
So what's next?
Maybe you can tell us about the promoter and the venue and stuff.
I spoke to one of my friends. He organizes some open mics. I spoke to him. He's organizing, I think in few days he might be organizing.
Give us his number. What's his name?
His name is Joy. So why don't you guys meet him then?
Okay.
It's better.
Okay.
With very little time on their hands, the bands rush back to the city to meet Joy, the promoter recommended by Bhaskar. He's the one who will hopefully help them organize their gig the next day.
We usually organize open mic out here in Tripura, and we're the only one who actually do it here in Agartala. So we're having one gig tomorrow, So you guys can come over there, and I think you guys can have good collaborations with our own state music, and we have some rappers as well in Agartala over there. What's it?
Sounds cool.
Yeah. So gig is happening in the city center, the Agartala city center. We are doing it in Ethiopia, Jannat, and it's an it's a restaurant, open restaurant. So you guys can have some good time over there.
And you're getting a backline and drums and everything?
Yes, we are getting them on board. Anyways, I'll connect to Bhaskar about this collaboration thing. Actually, he told me about your band, Ian. It's like more into melody. So the Koloma is a very classical, traditional folk band in our state. You guys can collaborate with Koloma and the other band, so they can have collaboration with our rappers. You'll get 3 hours tomorrow in the studio. We have a studio in Agartala itself, and you collaborate with the artist, then you perform in the gig in the evening. So we are going to start by 6:30, not more than that, like, because we have to wrap up with like 10.
We met Joy, the promoter. He surprisingly promised us we're going to get the whole backline, and he was very confident about it. So I'm very curious to see how it actually ends up working out today. What kind of setup we're going to play on.
While Diane explores the streets of Agartala on their skateboards, the Derelicts are off to meet two of the most outspoken young artists of Tripura and discuss a possible collaboration with them.
Fuck you and your motherfucking whole crew. Shots fire song, what you gonna do? I know how many sign in order to can do what too. Kate Musumaba engage tank I'm a lyric. Ponte and a crack in order to one critic. Lyric and lyric norok tamu no bakiri borok rap ni yang no bufang ane besin tong spirit. Zwingli clay o tabu mumble rap. Zwingli clay a tabu acid rap. Zwingli hamia pano tu.
My song, it depends on the mood and the vibe. I'll give you an example. Like if there's an issue in a state, like the government is not looking us, my tribe or any of the tribes from the state, then I'll take up the beat and then I'll start writing on it against the government or against anything. Or like if I'm in a happy mood, if I'm in love, I'll be writing about love. It depends on my mood.
কত শর্ত আছে ছদ্মবেশে আমি এগিয়ে কাটিয়ে বিভ্রান্তি কোথা থেকে আসছে আওয়াজটা উত্তর না দক্ষিণ বাম দিক না ডান দিক কান্ট্রি কি ফ্রম নর্থ ইস্ট নিয়ে আসছি আমি নর্থ ইস্টে র‍্যাপ সিনের ক্রান্তি
जो टॉपिक होता है वो होता है जो मेरा स्ट्रगल है उसके बारे में बताना और इंस्पायर करना लोगों को कि अच्छे से रहे, पीसफुली रहे और जो रिलीजन और कास्ट के बीच में जो झगड़े वगैरह होते हैं उसके बारे में बात करता हूँ कि ये सब नहीं होना चाहिए, कैसे इस चीज़ को मिटाया जाए। मैं जितना हो सकता है मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ, बाकी लोग कितना इन्फ्लुएंस हो रहे हैं मेरे से, जितना हो रहा है उतना अच्छा करें।
मैं ना बैठा नाव में जो बहता बहाव में कितने पड़े घाव और ये देखे बैठे छाव में मैं उनमें जिन्हें दिखता है वो नाचे धुन में चीखता में लगी पड़ी है एकता की बचपन में जो सीखा था बचपन में ही ठीक था मैं अब तो सब कुछ दिखता है कलम के आंसू लिखता मैं शर्म तो कर तलवार हटा दे कलम पकड़ घर में दाल नहीं लड़ने चला ये धर्म को छोड़ पहले कर्म तो कर Sabotage,
사보트이 사보망 아니 너고 목걸이 개쓰다 티니 깜깜함 사보트이 사보탕 사보트이 사보망 아니 너고 목걸이 개쓰다 티니 깜깜함.
So, I'm Zwingli and you guys are?
We are the Derelicts.
What kind of songs do y'all play?
Play disco, alternative,
Peop-
funk.
Okay, like so basically.
Can include a little bit of hip hop.
Okay.
Before coming here, we were actually in the middle of recording an album. So we had like initial plans to like bring in a rapper and doing something, but then
This thing has just came out of nowhere and it's like something.
We just hit it.
Yeah.
यहाँ पे रैप सीन जो है तो ज़्यादा उतना नहीं है, लेकिन जो भी है बहुत मस्त है। ये ज़्विंगली भाई है हमारा, बहुत ही अच्छा रैप करता है, और बोरकंग रंगखोल है जो हमारा स्टार रैपर है, तो हम भी उन लोगों के पीछे पीछे आ रहे हैं। तो आप लोगों के साथ करके बहुत मज़ा आएगा। त्रिपुरा और केरला का एक बॉन्डिंग बनेगा जो बहुत ही अच्छा है।
Exactly. Hip hop, like it's evolving, no?
Yeah.
So like you have so many sub-genres inside it. So I'm just trying out like the new stuff now.
Yes, now we are a band, so let's go together.
Let's go. Let's go.
We figured that we have to do a collaboration with Konoma. So we're going to go to the studio and jam, and I'm looking forward to that because I really like collaboration and improvisation and like just new stuff, like fresh stuff, keeping it fresh.
Sabotage,